Welcome to Here's the Deal. I'm Justine.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Troy.
Yep. Excuse my weird voice. I've got a bit of a cold.
Yeah, same here.
Try to avoid clicking my cough drop around. Troy and I are a little below the weather.
One could say beneath the clouds in such a way,
We are sub-sky.
all of which are synonyms, phrases.
Dan, how are you
Okay.
feeling? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Should I cough on
I'm
you?
not sick.
We can change that for you.
Nope.
Troy,
We'll
it's
just
2
make out
versus
with
1.
No.
Yeah. We'll take turns, though.
No.
Well, you don't want to do all at once?
Blah.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure, Dan?
Mm-mm. I'm sure.
Got him.
Stop.
You're
One
infected.
That
of
was
us.
gross.
One of us.
Take
That was
this
pretty
infection
nasty.
selection, Dan.
Infections sounds like STDs. Like, select your favorite one.
Oh my God, Dan. Have you ever heard the Starburst story?
I don't like how you led that off of
Maybe.
STDs.
I've heard the Jolly Rancher story.
It might be
Is
the same as the thing.
Wait,
I think it maybe
I want to hear the
differs
story.
from region to
Goes,
region.
Whoop whoop, and then something else comes out of there, and it's
Maybe you
not
should
what
just
they
tell-
put up there.
Maybe you should just tell me the whole story.
So basically, the story goes that this one girl wasn't fresh down there. And so to get her boyfriend to do cunnilingus,
Ew.
she stuck, and this differs depending on who you hear the story, Jolly Ranchers and or Starbursts.
And
In his
I like the
mouth.
and.
He like put them in his mouth so it tastes better.
I thought she put them in her vagina.
No.
I heard
No,
she put them in her
he sucks
vagina.
on one so it tastes better.
I heard she put them in there, Dan.
No, that's just ridiculously unbelievable because no one would ever do that.
No one would ever shove something in their vagina.
Not sugar. That's how you get a fucking yeast infection.
I doubt
have you
that,
ever
Dan.
had
That's
a
how you get an
popsicle?
infection.
Have you ever had a popsicle?
That's how you get an infection.
Have you ever had a popsicle?
I don't
I've
think
eaten
you should
one,
answer that
yes.
question. I feel like that was a leading question.
Anyway,
leading.
on with the story.
Objection.
So
Troy.
basically, he was like chewing on the candy, and he like. See, I think it makes more sense if it's a Starburst because those are chewy.
Maybe he was just sucking on the candy then.
But he's like got this candy in his mouth, and then he has something all of a sudden that's in his mouth that like just like pops and is like really gooey. And he's like, oh, that must have been candy, obviously, because what else would it have been? So then after like a day or two or whatever, he starts getting like all these like boils and like infections around his mouth and stuff. And then he goes to the doctor to see what's wrong. Turns out he bit open a cyst.
Or cyst.
Cyst.
Wow.
And
He bit
that's-
open a cyst.
And he like
Gonorrhea
swallowed
cyst.
it all.
It's like gonorrhea. That's
Is this one of those stories they tell you in middle school? Like everyone's like,
yeah, you know,
oh,
like
yeah.
you're talking in middle school. You're like, man, I heard this story about this chick who was getting eaten out. It had Starburst involved, and then your buddy's like, did they put him in her, or did he have him in his mouth? And you're like, I heard they put him in her, and he's like, no, I'm pretty
Troy, you
sure
don't
they
need to
were in his
recap
mouth."
the whole conversation.
But I'm using
I just
middle
feel like
school
it's
phrases.
I just feel like it's one of those middle school stories that
It's just-
kids tell
You
each
check
other.
like Snopes
it's
or something.
disgusting. I'm sure it came
Alright.
from like 4chan or something.
Yeah, like something like that.
I'll see if it's on Snopes.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a
Myth busting website.
It's a repository for all
Mythbusters.
the like online and like myth.
It's a suppository.
stories. No,
suppository.
not what I said.
See, there was this girl and she put a thing. Okay, never mind. That was gonna be a joke.
No, go on, Dan.
Like suppository, like
I'm on Snopes and I'm searching Jolly Rancher vagina. See if I get anything.
oh my god.
That's disgusting.
Got nothing. What? It's not done loading. No results.
Well, speaking of Jolly Ranchers, because everyone likes to eat Jolly Ranchers, are you guys excited for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I mean, I haven't been eating too much, so free food is always good.
Not even just free food, but like your grandmother's free food.
Actually, good food.
The
My
best
grandma sends
food.
me free food all the time when I'm home, just not recently.
Well, tell your
Well, you
grandma to step up
haven't
her
been
game,
home.
Troy.
I have
We're all
deer jerky
hungry.
in my freezer and deer sticks.
He's holding out on
Nice.
us.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only source of protein I have this week.
Oh.
And all other weeks, Justine.
Okay, well, you can have
For
it
some
then.
reason, Troy doesn't know how to grocery shop like an adult. I don't know.
Oh, I just Googled Jolly Rancher.
I know. I don't buy the good food because I have to pay the bills. Troy doesn't buy good food because he has to buy other camera things.
What are you talking about? I don't just go spend my money willy-nilly.
Willy
I had to spend that money on food, in which I did.
Yeah, and you spent $10 and bought 30 packs of ramen.
And then I, ate out like 4 times in 1 week and then realized, I can't
Did
do
you use a
this.
Jolly Rancher?
No. And only really one of those, Dan, was even remotely actually worth the money. If you like I probably didn't have to go out to eat the other 3 times. The one I kind of had to.
Yeah,
What one?
when he went to B-Dubs with us.
No.
He had to go. What's
You
your
mean
favorite?
the one where you didn't want to go and you're like,
Yeah, and then I went. It was
Oh.
delicious.
let's just make spaghetti.
That's
I don't
not
think
what I
that's
said.
what he was gonna
I was
make,
gonna
Troy.
order the
He was gonna
food
order
and pick
spaghetti.
it up. But
So
it
I
was
found the
worth
story
it.
on
Mittens is
eBombs
joining
World
us this
entitled
week.
"My Friend's Nasty Saturday Night."
Ew.
Oh my god, let's just not.
Can we
All right.
not?
It's like 3 paragraphs.
All right, we
long.
all know that there's nasty
So-
stories on the internet.
So,
You can
what's
find
your
them by
favorite part
Googling
about
it.
Thanksgiving? What's your favorite part of the day?
Food, eating.
What's yours, Troy?
The food.
You guys don't have any like fun memories from when you were kids? And,
No.
like Thanksgiving.
A hawk
I mean,
in my
I
grandparents' window at one point during Thanksgiving.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
I mean, but it's not like a tradition. Like we don't always have hawks hitting the window. So like,
I wish that was a tradition. I'd totally come to your Thanksgiving. We
if you want to come, go ahead.
we just always would like my cousins would always like screw around, and that was always really fun. Like we'd go outside in my grandma's yard and run around and throw the football, and that was my favorite part, was getting to see my 2 boy cousins because
my-
I never saw them.
My cousins and the one side of my family, somewhat older than me, so we never really did much. Sometimes we play Call of Duty. If I had the new Call of Duty at that time. I didn't
They're
really
like,
have
Troy,
the
we're
new
only
Call of
playing
Duty.
with you if you get the new Call of Duty.
No,
That year at
it's just-
Christmas, Troy's like, Mom, please.
They're just like 4 to 6 years older than me, something like that.
40 years.
So,
46 years older.
just like slight gap there. Don't hang out.
Yeah.
I play with my cousins.
And then they're not even coming this year, so I don't know what they're doing.
You haven't like.
How long till you guys
don't
stop
play
going
with
to
your
your
cousins when I'm
Thanksgiving?
there.
Yeah, because
Just
we're
'cause he is
adults
you.
now.
Oh, well, you said I play with my
Oh,
cousins.
well, I meant it adds up.
Well,
can't-
I still
I
play
did
with
it.
my
You can't
cousins.
play as an adult, Dan?
I mean, I talk to my cousins sometimes.
They're men now, Troy. They've graduated from playing.
I usually just eat
I
and then sit in the living room and listen to my family talk.
Yes.
And then,
Daniel's Thanksgiving experience is riveting.
yeah, it sucks, actually.
To be
Oh,
fair,
shout out to
It's
Mom and
fine,
Dad.
though.
To be fair, I'm gonna be completely honest here. After like lunch, I've eaten a lot. I don't feel like eating. It literally is just seeing after that family time what my friends are doing
Yeah,
later that
same.
night, because it's like I'm done with the family after the
Yeah.
food.
See,
After
but
about
I
3
love-
o'clock in the afternoon, I'm like, all right, I'm going to do something else
But-
now.
But
Well,
I
can-
can't believe that, because growing up, I like seriously looked forward to holidays just because I love hanging out with my family.
My
Like,
family doesn't do anything though.
I would literally like when people would be like, "Hey, what are you guys doing after like on Christmas sometimes or like on Thanksgiving
Dan, what are you
or
doing
whatever?"
after Christmas? I need points.
And it's always like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And I would be like, "Well, I'm hanging out with my family till probably like 9 o'clock tonight, like, because that's just what we do."
See, my family doesn't do anything. We just sit around until I realize I don't have to just sit on the couch and play on my phone all day.
Yeah.
I can call somebody and be like, "Hey, you want to get away from your family as well?" Because I
Yeah.
bet you're doing the same thing.
Well, that's why it's
That's
so
what I do.
absurd when when I wanted to go to Dan's Thanksgivings and like also wanted Dan to come to mine. Like, it was such a battle with me and my family so that I could leave after dinner to go see Daniel, because it was just like we always spent the whole day. And it
That's
was always
weird,
like,
because
well,
you live with your family like every day, so
well, I don't see like my cousins.
At what point
my
do you just
uncle and
like
my
stop
grandparents.
going home for Thanksgiving?
Never.
when I have my own house,
Okay.
Yeah, when they come
or
to
when
your
it's
house.
too expensive to go home.
Like if you're in California
Yeah,
and you're barely making rent.
then I'm definitely
Unless they want to
not
buy us
coming
plane
home.
tickets.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, same here, Dan.
But I'd rather just come home for Christmas.
if I
You
can
can
afford it.
You can Skype me into Thanksgiving.
You
Or
don't
they
even
can
have to
come-
Skype me. You can just give me a phone call for about 10 minutes, and I'll be like, oh, man, I really...
Dan, you're so
Nothing's
distant
worse
from
than
your
like a
family.
long phone call where you're like, yes.
There's
I
literally
get it.
nothing to talk about.
We are so opposites. Me and you too.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Skyped my family
I
on
wasn't growing up
Thanksgiving
with
when I was
very
in
good
tech
family
school.
values.
Like, you guys are really putting your families on blast today. I hope you're
I
prepared
like
for
my
the
family.
backlash.
I love my
I don't
family.
think they listen to this anyway, so... it's
Your
fine.
mom probably listens like vehemently.
My mom
Just, like,
and
waiting for you to
dad
say
have
something
no
wrong.
idea that I do anything.
Your parents are so funny, Troy.
Like, I don't know how many times I probably had to like show them the YouTube account where like, oh hey, we actually made something since like a year ago when I showed you this the last time.
Yeah.
They're like, you did? I'm like, yeah. What do you think I've been doing for a year?
I feel like your dad always knows who I am, but your mom like has no idea who I am. Like every time I see your dad, he's like, "Oh, hey, like I know you from somewhere, but I can't remember your name." But then your mom is always just like, "Hello."
Because my parents have partial Alzheimer's, Justine. It's all very
Alzheimer's does not exist, but Alzheimer's.
Old timers.
Alzheimer's. Give me some Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Alternate Heimer.
Alzheimlich.
What the heck is
Look
going
at
on?
Mittens, that bitch over there.
Continue.
Mittens is our cat. She's a bitch.
Oh, there it's going.
But look how cute she is.
She's
so regal.
Stoic.
Mittens.
Trying to download Adobe Audition here.
How's it
so I can
going?
edit this podcast after this. It's going. It's at 0%.
Well, I have
so-
Pro Tools.
No, I'm not
if you want to
using
use
that.
it.
That program looks like it's garbage.
No, I've heard
The
good things
free
about
one.
Pro Tools.
No,
Oh,
The free one?
No,
the free
no,
one's
no.
bad.
Good.
It's not bad.
License.
It
Pro
looked
Tools.
hard.
It works.
It looked hard to use when you were using it.
That's just because I'm incompetent at editing audio.
No, I mean, I looked at it and I was like, this looks kind of confusing.
Yeah, as I'm drowning in Pro Tools, I'm turning to Dan like, "Dan, save me!" And he's like, "Try this." I was like, "This
Well,
is
you had
not
to like
going
click
well.
a weird, like it wasn't very like obvious what you had to do.
Yeah, that's why I liked Adobe better, because it was like, even for me, like a
Everything
dumbass
was
coming into it,
labeled.
I was like, "Man, I need to make this quieter." Go to the spot that says "Make quieter." Okay, cool. Like,
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
we had so
simple.
many videos and stuff that helped too. Pro Tools is just like, "Here you go."
They're probably all for the like pro version, anyway, which is way more complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never used it.
Wow. Someone didn't turn off the Xbox.
Got
It was
distracted.
Justine.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
All I can think about is McDonald's French fries right now.
Shut up, Justine. I haven't eaten very much today, and you're making me hungry.
I had my
I don't
offices
make good
left.
decisions when I'm hungry. I almost went to Chipotle before I came here.
Oh no.
Wow. Satiating hunger. That sounds like a terrible decision.
I don't know what that word means. Yeah,
Troy doesn't know what a word means?
It's the first time I've ever heard that.
Oh my god, I should have saved that for Drunk Jenga.
It's satiating.
Satiating.
Fuck you. You don't
Holy
know
crap.
words.
I can't believe Troy doesn't know a word.
Why is the word of the day is talisman? Like I don't know talisman.
Talisman.
You don't know satiating?
It's not the word you just did.
I said
It's true.
satiating.
No, you used
Yeah.
an e.
No.
No, I
You
said
said
satiating.
satiated.
No.
I said, oh no,
I could've-
satiating
I
a
could
hunger.
have sworn she said satiated.
No, we'll review it. Let's get a replay
Let's
on
get
that.
this on review.
I'm not
Slow motion
actually going to
replay.
do that. Don't expect me to
Dan, you can
Yeah, the
edit
call
this, right?
stands.
Yeah, whatever. Just forget that I said I would do it, though, because I'm not going to.
I can't forget. Never forget.
Never forget.
I'm really going to be upset if this $2 bill I got is a fake. What if they like bust
Why
me
would
for
they-
pushing forfeited bills?
Why would they give you a fake $2 bill?
Why would they give me a $2 bill?
Because you did a survey? I don't
But I
know.
didn't do it yet. They sent it with the survey.
Oh, it's probably like, $2, whatever. We'll give this girl $2 and she'll take a survey.
I forgot to take the survey, actually. It's over there with my
Well,
new credit
whatever,
card.
it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So, that was a good introduction
Thanks.
To what?
I did it.
to the real meat of the podcast.
The really depressing part.
The real sad part.
Wait, are you talking about
You
the
can
sad
now
part?
play Dungeons and Dragons in VR.
Oh, God, that's a
Great.
tragedy.
Oh my god.
No, it sounds pretty cool. Like, they just made it's like a small company that apparently is now backed by the people who literally make Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards of the Coast.
I heard Nicki
Also, the
Minaj is a
makers of
Dungeon Dragon.
Magic the Gathering. Something tells me that's not true.
What?
You know, like the song?
No.
She's like, she just keeps saying, like a Dungeon Dragon.
No,
You seriously don't know that
what
song?
you're
no, I
talking-
don't follow Nicki Minaj.
What's the part
That's
of
a
it?
really popular song. I'm going to pull it up.
I'm gonna. What's the over under on it being a ghostwriter, Dan?
100%.
100%, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
What's that even
Like Nicki
mean?
Minaj writes her own music.
Nope.
Not anymore,
I
man.
don't think so. Okay, well, I guess
It's called Roman's Revenge, I think.
But
I've never heard of it.
apparently,
Yeah, it's got Eminem. I'll play it for you
Um,
after the show.
Okay.
apparently, just a quick snippet from this article said that testers were unwilling to take off their Oculus DK2 headsets for upwards of 5 hours.
Yeah, that's bad for you.
That sounds
Don't
very
do
bad
that.
for your health.
Dude, people play Dungeons and Dragons like it's a religion. So like
Yeah.
giving them like a thing to put on their face that makes it even better. Like that's gonna be a problem.
Someone is
an
going
epidemic.
to just die because they forgot to eat real food or something.
That's serious.
That's what
stuff.
Chas Museveni was playing Fallout 4. He forgot to eat food.
Okay,
Well,
Fallout
alright.
4 is not that. I'll be honest. Fallout 4 is not that great of a game.
Troy, you haven't played it.
I have
Stop
a feeling
judging
that
the
some
game.
people are going to be upset with you.
Well, no. Here's the thing. From what like a lot of stuff I hear and have seen too, is that it seems more of a wasteland simulator than it does a Fallout game. Because apparently they've really cut back on like a lot of the RPG elements and the
It looks a
like,
lot
the
more serious.
stories and stuff, and they've hyped they've like upped the, finding loot and crafting, and it's like
So
Minecraft
RPG
Fallout.
things.
no, like
Looting and fucking finding shit and
But, like-
making shit is RPG.
yeah, but
Like-
it's never been like the main focus. Main focus has been like quests.
Well,
and,
maybe
like,
the game's
storylines.
evolving, Troy, because it's been like 10 years since they've made one.
Yeah, but like if you have like especially because Bethesda games are generally these giant expansive worlds that also have like really in-depth story. It almost seems like a bit of a rip to take out that big story portion.
I don't think that's probably true, Troy.
I think it is a little bit.
I
Especially 'cause it
heard a
takes-
lot of people who said the story was very enthralling within the first 20 minutes of the game, which is pretty good because I never care about game stories.
See, I've heard that it's good at the beginning, but I've heard a lot of people just like there's not a lot of good side characters, not a lot of quests. You spend a lot, like very little of your time actually doing story
I mean,
or having like the
here's the
opportunity
deal.
to do story, Dan.
That's what Skyrim was, to be honest.
But Skyrim had like tons of quests, like all over the place.
I don't know.
Like it was an expansive world, but it also had a lot of its RPG elements.
I guess. I don't know. I don't care about the game, but if you don't play the game, I don't think you have the authority to comment on the game.
Damn, well, if I did play the game, then I have the authority.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's-
but you
the
didn't
point,
play
Troy.
the game.
I have played the game.
Okay, well,
little
whatever. A little bit.
I don't have the time to play the whole thing. I'll watch a Let's Play.
That's different than playing the game.
No, it's not.
All right, well, let's move on because
It's fine.
this isn't video game
I
hour.
got a good selfie in there, so
Can it be video game hour?
No,
No.
I can't.
Why are you wearing Dan's hat?
because it's comfy.
So,
Dan, you used about twice in a row in this tweet.
did I?
Really?
I just watched about 30 seconds of an ad about pooping when I could have
Oops.
skipped about 5 seconds.
I didn't
Booping?
realize that.
How's
it was a weird
booping?
ad. Everyone heard that.
Now I have Roman's Revenge stuck in my head.
Oh my god, let's stop talking about the dumb song. So what it was last Thursday that all of this terrorist things happened. Friday? Well, Thursday
'Cause I was
some
on
of
a-
it happened, right?
No, Friday was the big
It
thing.
was Friday.
Because I was coming home from
Really?
my art museum visit. That was a big waste of time. And now I have a 2-page paper on due next Tuesday. So, needless to say, terrible.
Nia Slay.
Okay. I thought the Beirut stuff was the day before. I'm pretty sure it was the day before.
Saturday had some events as well.
So anyway, the stuff everyone's talking about is that Friday in Paris, there was like 4 different attacks and like 130 people died and a bunch more like got injured.
Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty serious.
It was a tragedy.
Yeah. I'm trying to find where this thing was. Anyway, it was like it was at a like the biggest thing was at the concert. The Bataclan. That's the place
Bataclan.
They took all the hostages.
Yeah, they like started shooting and then like just locked the people in there, I guess. And then blew up. Essentially.
They blew it up, right? Like
yeah,
later.
Well, yeah,
Well, it was
later,
like
I think.
suicide bombs.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's been pretty well covered
Yeah.
by the media.
Like, not that the stuff that happened isn't bad. It's just like it's not even like the most important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what happens
Well,
now,
I think
you know.
it's getting so much hype because like we're just watching in John Oliver. It's like the biggest attack since what did he say? World War II.
World War II.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just, yeah.
Not
so
too,
it's like kind of put everybody back in terrorist hunting mode after, like, you know, people. I mean, ISIS has been around for a while, but
For like a year.
but nothing's really.
I totally steamrolled through everybody.
Yeah, I mean, they're like in Iraq and like just like taking over cities like every other week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're pretty serious, but then
well, it's not a problem until it comes into our world.
That's what pretty much. So, yeah, now France is trying to blow them up. Well, apparently they've been bombing.
Yeah, they started
but-
like Saturday.
Well, no. What I read was that they had been like actually like involved in like the bombings that have been just happening over there. So, you know,
Well, I don't know about that, but
I'm pretty sure. I clicked on an article about that.
I just like watching all the different presidential candidates comment on it. Like how much of an asshole Trump is.
I guess that didn't tell me that much.
Did you see his tweets?
Yeah.
He's such an asshole.
Is anyone surprised at this point?
I mean, honestly, I was a
No.
little bit surprised. I was like, I feel like even Trump could have mustered enough grace to be
Yeah.
like, my thoughts and prayers are with the world today.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, if by some chance that he actually does become president, then Kanye West needs to win 2020. Because at that point, once it reaches that, I think we'll all realize the mistakes that have been made.
Yeah.
And we will have...
It doesn't even matter at that point.
It will have, like... I feel like we'll have a bit more reform that will happen very quickly if you're like, you realize what just happened in the course of 8 years.
Yeah.
Like, if you have Trump followed by Kanye West, and you're like... Because after, like, if Kanye wins, then I can't imagine who would run after that or run against him.
I don't know.
And I think that's... If we end up going down the rabbit hole, we need to go all the way down to the point where we realize we can't turn around. It's a tight hole. We are going to have to eat the dirt like the worms to get back up to the surface.
It's like,
or we're going to die here.
It's like to like regain like democracy, you have to like just go into full like lunatic like mode.
Well,
like if you can,
like
if
the
like
Roman
crazy
Empire.
people can get elected into office, then you know it's like, all right, somehow this is right. Like somehow this is how it's supposed to work.
People getting into office who don't belong there, get there. You're like, okay, we need to maybe take a look at what we're doing here.
That would be pretty crazy, but I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of fans of anyone who could probably get elected pretty easy based on a popularity vote.
Yeah, but the people's vote doesn't matter.
It's
remember?
It's a popular vote, so it doesn't matter, which is a problem.
Besides, Ohio's vote is the only one that matters. So.
You saying the Electoral College aren't Kanye West fans, Dan?
I don't know if they would be. I guess we'd have to find out.
You know, they give you I can't
we
quote
get
a
free
Kanye West
Yeezys.
song. I really don't know a Kanye West song.
He's like free Yeezys
Harder,
for everyone.
Better, faster, stronger. That's what his motto would be.
Or
Mr. President, what is your
Power? That's the only Kanye West song.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
what that's from.
And that's because I know the parody Power Hour, which Kanye West apparently didn't like.
apparently?
Apparently.
What a surprise!
Kanye West.
He doesn't like anyone making fun of him.
Right.
Like all the South Park episodes and just like cries or something. It's kind of funny.
So, dang it, I had a thought.
Did you have a thought?
I had a thought.
My phone's dying.
So
Phone's
what
always
is
dying.
the
I don't have time to charge it.
I guess
You are sitting upstairs, working on stuff.
Not today. I had class all day.
Oh,
You know what sucks?
sorry, Dan.
You can segue right off.
we
this, I
were
promise.
sidebarring on top of Dan.
You know what sucks, Dan? Is I scheduled for this advanced interactive art class, which sounded like it was going to be a lot of fun. Teach you how to program with like the Kinect and cameras and stuff and make it art or whatever. I really don't care about the art stuff, but the coding and that stuff sounded like you could have some fun with. Canceled it due to low interest.
that sucks.
Yeah, so now I'm taking advanced video art. A class I probably don't need to take.
No, probably not.
In place of a class I really wanted to take that
sucks.
yeah. Screw all the people in my friggin' degree who can't math or anything. Or they're like, oh, it's scary because numbers. You really don't need that many numbers. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that great of a programmer, but you just get creative with what you can do and what you're taught.
Mm-hmm. Right.
My shit looks aesthetically unappealing, but it functions very well.
I don't know if that. I mean, you gotta get the middle ground.
Those are my feet, Troy.
Yeah, you're in my feet space, Justine.
Your feet are in my feet space.
Justine, you're taking up the whole feet space.
Dan, Troy's touching my feet.
Sorry.
Maybe my feet rest if you can put your feet in my feet space.
Oh.
We watched My Neighbor Totoro in film today.
I don't know what that is.
You never seen My Neighbor Totoro?
Nope.
It's
Miyazaki.
Yes.
I've never seen a Miyazaki film.
You've never seen? Not even
Nope.
like Spirited Away?
Nope.
Should at least see Spirited Away.
Never
Dan.
seen any of them.
Should at least see Spirited Away. If you're gonna see anyone, watch the one everyone loves.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
So I can
award-winning one.
relate to people.
No, I mean it's just like it's a good shot to just go for the one everyone loves because then you know you're probably gonna like it. Versus if you go for like a lot of people like Howl's Moving Castle wasn't really my favorite. It's like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at one of Kim Kardashian's Instagram posts,
Is she running for president?
and one of the comments is, "I saw her in my BF car. She slept with few guys in Dubai last year." Like, this is the picture, and the caption is, "Hi."
Okay.
That's it.
I don't care about Kim Kardashian.
I just thought the comment was really funny. Like, she's just posting this picture, and this random person's like, "I saw her in my boyfriend's car. She slept with a few guys in Dubai last year."
That's like the internet, though. There's always this shit
I never
like
look
that.
at the comment section, though.
I like don't look at comment sections on Instagram because I feel like they're just like really disgusting to read.
Most of them
probably.
Oh,
are,
No one comments on my
Hey.
stuff on Instagram.
"Hey, go tag on my last post. Hey, get more followers first."
God damn it.
There's so many people that say first. Like, you're not
first.
you're literally, there's 5,677 comments before you.
It's real dumb.
Welcome to the internet, 2005 style.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
2005 style.
Gangnam Style.
Did you just say Gangnam Style?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Good stuff. Back a while ago, whenever.
Think.
Disable 3 apps to improve performance. Okay, what?
Stan, what do you want to segue into?
I mean, I was just gonna go back to the terrorist thing because we just glossed over it.
I thought that was the point, was that a lot of people have covered it.
Oh,
It's
well, I was
sad.
gonna say, I was gonna add like
Okay.
more of an opinion,
I
opinion,
didn't
not like
realize. I thought you were glossing over it.
Well, yeah, I kind of was, but I'm still kind of interested in. Okay, let's not.
I didn't realize that would do sound.
It sounded like Troy was trying to do a sound
Dumbass.
effect.
Dude, I don't know how Twitter videos work.
Yeah, they play sound.
How do I video?
Okay, what?
Anyways,
whatever.
Dan.
I was just, I mean, what do you even do? Like, after, like, how do you do, like, anything to the people that are, like, doing these attacks?
You bomb their headquarters.
I mean, to an extent, yeah, but, like, they're not anything. They're just, like, an entity. They don't even have, like, a country. Like, you can't.
You bomb the whole country.
Yeah, you just, what, you
Just drop a
bomb
nuke.
everywhere? Like,
Yeah.
they're not just hanging out in their headquarters. Like,
No, but once you cut off the head,
But I'm
Dan,
saying the head isn't probably really
you tear
at the
the
headquarters.
country down like France in the late 1800s.
Revolution. Well, that's what really
That's
needs to
not what I was
happen.
referring to. I was referring to the reconstruction of France as a whole.
between which of the revolutions?
I don't know. There's a king or something that's like their last king, and then some dude came in and he like tore down all the buildings and then made huge roads. He was called the Demolisher.
Okay.
That's my fighting name.
That's what I learned today in our history.
Oh my God.
Thank you for that, Troy.
Okay.
You're welcome,
Troy,
Justine.
thank you for
But there's
once
no,
again
like-
derailing the conversation.
Welcome,
There's no
Dan.
quick fix, though, Dan. That's why everyone's
I'm-
waging war.
Obviously, there's no. But like
No, there's no quick fix. Our planes aren't fast enough. We need faster drones.
the thing is, even the fix, like you can't fix it from the outside. That's what I'm saying. Which
How do you fix it from the inside?
You have to have the people who are actually living in these countries that actually don't want whatever these other people want. They have to do something.
Oh, man, why don't they flee? Just kidding. Nobody wants any of
See,
them.
no, like not even that. Like I understand. Like I would want to leave too. Like I don't want to die, obviously. But like the problem, it's like you have to. the people, like the actual majority, have to stand up and like, actually take over. Like what?
Yeah, like why aren't those people?
And like I understand, like I don't want to like stand up to ISIS and then get kidnapped and murdered and raped.
Yeah, well,
But it's like, I don't know, which sucks because like what are you supposed to do? Like obviously everybody wants to like help, and we don't want to keep getting bombed by like these crazy motherfuckers in like, Paris, which has nothing to do with like anything. Like it's just a fucking city in France. Like it's not doing anything to these people. And like obviously we don't want that, so we have to go in there and do something. But even when we go in there and do something, that's not the problem. It's like the people in there have to like have a different like mindset.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's what
Yeah,
sucks.
basically
like,
explaining the whole problem
What if?
that there is.
Yeah, exactly. And like, what are we just going to keep sending people in there to get killed, and we're just going to keep bombing people and killing innocent people
Until we build
on
robots.
accident?
Well,
Do it
it's
for
essentially either we sit back and do nothing, or we do what we're doing now.
Yeah.
And if people don't want civilians to die, I mean, to be completely honest, it sounds terrible, but people have to stand up and fight for their own country.
Which I'm sure a lot of people are doing. And it's just like, we kind of like screwed the pooch on like the Iraq stuff. Because like we were in there and we obviously didn't do it. Like their government can't do jack shit now. Like we went in, we're like, here, this is maybe a good idea to do it. Maybe it wasn't the right idea. I don't know. But it didn't change anything. And then we left and like the fucking crazy people took over again. It's like,
Yeah, but
how do you fucking change? Yeah. I mean, you can only do so much.
Yeah, especially for a
Exactly.
country that isn't your own. Like, you really don't have any jurisdiction
Which
there.
sucks because...
Especially when you're not backed by the UN.
Because I don't, like, obviously, I don't necessarily support going into, like, a war where it's none of our business. But also...
But isn't it?
I mean, it's somewhat, yes. But it's just like, why do we have to fucking send our people over there?
I mean, that's...
To die for...
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, like...
Yeah, that's the question, though. I mean, like, who's
whatever,
gonna do it?
decency
You know
and
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where people say that Americans have a savior complex, like a world's police complex. But, you know, when you're letting hundreds of thousands of your own citizens die,
Yeah.
who's gonna
I
do
don't
it?
know. Yeah.
It sounds like Troy's farting.
So that's the problem right there.
Yeah. I wish I had an answer to that
Sucks.
question.
And there's nothing you can do to change it.
Mm-mm.
What do you guys think
I mean, eventually, maybe it will.
it would be like if we had, or there existed a totalitarian government that was 100% transparent and was what they were doing at all times?
Wouldn't that just be like pure capitalism? No, I guess that's not completely transparent.
Like you had like strict dictatorship. Guy makes all the rules, but he tells you like 100%.
It depends what rules he's making, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because if you still don't have any way to change it, then I don't really care. Like, whatever. I can see what you're doing, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, Hitler was pretty clear on his rules.
But he did some secret stuff. He wasn't 100% transparent.
Yeah, well,
I feel
that's
like
not
he
the
was
problem.
clear enough.
That's not the problem. I'm not thinking like, oh man, if only Hitler had told everyone his plan,
What he did behind
100%.
closed
That's what
doors.
I'm saying, you know?
man, then I would have
If he's
supported
like,
the
"Man,
guy.
guys, I hate all the Jews and everybody."
Why don't you like get close to the mic? You're just yelling at it, and then just say
I
your
think it'd be
piece.
interesting.
Get wrecked.
Like,
I think it'd be interesting.
It's like
and
two contrasting ideas, you know, somewhat.
I mean, if I'm a fucking totalitarian like leader, I don't care if people know what I'm doing because I'm still in charge. I don't give a shit. if my power is
But
100% solid, I don't
Well, that
care.
might have-
maybe your people, but
Yeah, that might have worked back before the internet, but like now that people can actually get first, hand views on situations like that, I just don't think that they would last as
I
much
guess, yeah.
as they used to be able to.
I was thinking if I was being if
You're
the
thinking
United
internally.
if the United States was like, all right, Donald Trump's our next is going to be our totalitarian leader, but he's going to
Yes.
tell you literally everything he does, even when he takes a shit, he's going to
Well,
tweet it, like or something.
Well, I mean,
like,
the government
be
in
like-
total would be like
yeah, that's what I'm
transparent, so
saying.
you'd know what everybody's doing. Like you'd have access to everything.
Yeah.
But I would still be pissed. I'd be like, no, I don't want that. I don't care if I know what you're doing. I have no way to control anything. I have no way
But
to
it might
change
allow
anything.
you to work around his rule if you know everything he's doing.
I don't know. Maybe. But it would still suck. Like, I don't want to have to do, like, fucking underground shit just to, like, live.
You could be like James Bond.
No, that's not like being James
You
Bond.
do underground shit.
No. That's different.
Or it's like being like Sherlock
No.
when he goes.
I'm not a
under-
detective. I just, like, what? I have to, like...
Or like a
Ow.
worm with diarrhea.
No.
Why diarrhea?
Underground shit.
Oh.
Diarrhea really sells
He
the
could
shit
just be
portion.
regular.
I don't know.
That's not as funny.
Poop is pretty funny.
Poop's funny until it's like near you. Then poop's not funny. Like poop, the idea of poop's funny, but then
Yeah.
when you're like,
Oh man, he pooped. That's like, ew, why did he do that?
oh, I found some poop. You're like, it's no longer funny to at least you.
I still usually laugh when I see poop.
I don't.
I have a really bad tangle in my hair.
Do you want to come upstairs to stay? Like, Justine, I just pooped. You're gonna find this one hilarious. It's shaped like politicians.
That's like, no, for real,
I
poop
could
is
poop
gross though. Like,
politician-shaped shits. You would see an Instagram based on that.
that's
Like,
why
this one's Ronald Reagan.
that's why I never got why people would like send each other pictures of their turds like in the
That's
toilet.
gross. I don't
like,
want to see
oh,
that.
look at this long
It's
one that
funny
I just took.
to like be like, oh, I'm taking a shit. I'm like, that's funny. All right, I'll like talk to you later. Don't send me a picture though.
Just think about it.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's not
you're
like-
telling a story.
It's not like it's a classic, like you send pictures of your dongs to each other or something.
Let the record show
What?
I've never sent a picture of anyone's dong to anyone.
Girls don't do it, Justine.
So I said anyone's.
I don't do it.
You do it, Dan. You did it all the time back in high
don't.
school.
No, I don't.
Dan would just send his dong
Do it.
around to all the guys. Be like,
Be like,
guys, look at my hilarious dong, and we'd all have a good
No.
Can we stop using the word dong, please?
That did not happen.
Be classy like Cosmo. Say member.
That just sounds even weirder.
Yeah, we call it a dong because Daniel would run through the halls going ding, 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 ding.
Da-ding, 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 da-ding.
All right, now we have Daniel streaking and sharing his.
Yeah, you just yell it and we'd all know. Danielle's by going ding, 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 ding. And we go, the dong.
And it's like the
I
joke.
hate you guys.
I forget who it is. It's this woman comic. Do you guys know this joke?
Why she gotta be a woman?
Yeah, why
Where-
can't she just be a comic?
No. She is a woman comic. This is a real joke. Like by a woman who is a comedian.
Then just say a comedian.
It's important that it's a woman.
Oh.
You'll
Why?
understand.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Because
Is it
she's
woman-themed comedy then?
Shh, let her
Because
tell the
she's
story.
like, I always think about like guys' balls hanging down and like when they stomp their foot down, does it like go? Does it like shake around and go? That's why it's important that it's a woman because she doesn't know and she's making a joke. She's like, oh yeah, because balls, do they hang around and make funny
Do
noises?
they do that when you stomp your feet?
No, they don't really wiggle around a lot.
Really? Are they like
No.
wedged in there pretty good?
Well, usually they're
Have you
kind of
ever
like
not
tucked up
seen
in
any
it.
dude walk around just naked? They don't do that.
No, not really. We don't.
You probably should get on that or something.
Just look it up
I
on
have
the
to
internet.
study male anatomy.
Or just
I'm not-
watch a
I'm not
dude
gonna
walk
Google-
around without pants.
I'm not gonna Google naked man walking
I
around.
mean, if it's like 300 degrees, I mean, my nuts are gonna be sagging, but
I'm gonna barf.
Why? It's just balls. They're a part of the human anatomy.
My nuts are gonna be sagging. What are you, 80?
You know what they say.
What? What
My
do they
nuts are
say?
going to be sagging. That's what they say. That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
what I'm
like the
saying.
first
huh?
episode of The In-Betweeners where Jay talks about how you have to put the balls in. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, the girls are,
yeah, I remember
girls
that.
are like when you put the balls in.
That was funny.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that British show
Yeah,
that
that-
we watched?
Mhm.
Oh my god,
What
it's
about
so
those
It has, like,
kids?
18 episodes, 3 movies, and it's just not enough.
it is so funny.
It's really
I
offensive.
like it when like
I
that.
need more.
He gets that car and then he like loses the door and
Yeah.
they're like trying to carry it.
I need more like British comedy like that or IT Crowd or stuff like that because this stuff's hilarious.
IT Crowd's only funny around Dan
But that's, like,
IT crowd is so
because he laughs
hilarious.
like the
It's
fish from
so
SpongeBob.
fucking
funny.
internet box episode.
Oh my
So
god.
that's, like, the best
Oh
episode.
my god.
It's
Yeah, just
only
tell 'em
funny
this
because
is
every
the
3 minutes
internet
Dan's like,
box. It's so funny. That show is amazing.
But see, that's I need more comedy like
It's one of
that.
the best shows.
I need
They should just
it.
make another one that's kind of like it, but
Man.
different.
I guarantee that
Yeah.
Like
you'll get plenty of British comedy when you're in
um,
Wales.
I don't know.
No, but like good British comedy. That's so good that we have to hear about it in America.
Yeah, the stuff that's the actual good stuff that comes to America,
good,
the best
good.
country in the world. We only import the best comedies.
Okay, that's some
And the
bullshit
original
because
The
there's
Office.
better stuff on Netflix over in Sweden.
Oh, well, they're American shows though.
They are American shows, but they're not good enough for American
That's what I'm
Netflix.
saying.
Well, no, it's because
just the rights.
And yeah, Netflix is probably cheaper to buy the rights in a foreign country than it is to buy them in the
Just
Yeah,
depends.
well-
country of origin.
That's just it.
Probably have a better
Plus-
international syndication deal.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah
I'm just saying.
blah.
When's the last time you saw I saw an Irish
He saw
comedy
it.
one time. That was funny.
Irish?
Was it?
Yeah, they were
What's it
Irish.
called?
I forget. I saw it when I was a freshman.
Blimey.
It was real funny though. It was kind of like a dark comedy though.
I don't know. I don't. Kind of run out of comedies as they go.
I don't know.
You watch them all.
That's why I don't watch comedies that much.
I try to. I'm trying to mix it in with all the serious shit because there's only so much I can just be like, like emotionally connected to a story where I'm like, I just need to laugh for a little bit. Mittens.
That's
Please
the cat.
welcome Mittens to the discussion.
All right, podcast is over. Links are in the description.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god.
This is not how this podcast is gonna go, Justine.
No. Yeah. That's that.
Well, then
I think we're done.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
All right.
Take a
it's
nap.
10 o'clock at night. But you do what you got to do, I guess.
I just
All
want
right.
some McDonald's French fries.
Links are in the description.
Do you say potato or potato?
Potatoes.
Potato.
Potatoes.
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 I'm going to go feed my goldfish.
Is that a euphemism?
I'm his goldfish.
That's weird.
So it is a euphemism.
He's gonna feed
I'm
his
going to go get some
goldfish.
food, I think, probably, though. And then I'm going to edit this podcast.
Kind of want to join you.
All right.
You weren't
Let's go get
invited.
some food.
Never mind.
I'm just kidding.
Links are in the description. If I haven't said that
Bananas.
again.
The links are in the description.
The links are in the description.
They're in the description.